This is Scott Spears with Classic Championship Wrestling, and fans, we are so close to the April 19th birthday bash. It is unbelievable. 7 p.m. taking place at the Steve Hogg Rec Center located at 775 North Main Street right here in Marion. Doors open at 6 p.m. You can get your $10 ticket. $10. You can't even go to the movies for that anymore. At 6 p.m. tomorrow, an hour before the event starts, or you can get your tickets now by calling 740-802-4337. Why is it called the Birthday Bash? Well, has a lot to do with the gentleman to my right. He is the legendary Mr. Fantastic Ox Baker, celebrating his 80th birthday.
And folks, I want you to know something at this time. I have told the fans how I love them. I've hugged them. I've looked at their ugly kids. And last time I was here, I think we gave away 200 ice cream cones. They got pizzas. They got tickets to buffets. And you know what happened? My dirty, lousy... I still love my fans, by the way, but not one sent me a thank you card. Well, tomorrow, April 19th, it's my birthday. I want to see a lot of envelopes there, folks. Try to get on my good side, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not in a happy mood. I even kicked my dog as I walked out the door today, because he wouldn't bark for me. And folks, tomorrow night, I want to show you a mad ox baker. Not the nice, lovable guy that I have been, but a guy that I think you slapped me up. Oh!
Nice and lovable? When was that? Which day was that, Ox?
And I think it's all your fault.
No.
You've been against me from day one, trying to find someone to really stop me. My fans, all I ask is a little bit of appreciation for all the hard work. We got some great matches. Did you tell them about the Battle Royal you're having tomorrow night?
Well, I haven't been able to speak yet, but give me a moment. Now, first of all, we got to address, when did you ever have a fan? A fan?
I love my people out there. I wave to them, you know. They got some ugly fat women who should be paying for 2 seats instead of 1. But I never make fun of them. You know what I do, folks? I always love my fans. Don't let me do favors. I know Scott. He lays awake. What can I do to humiliate Ox Baker? Well, I got humiliated. I grabbed the postman a couple times. I even let my dog snip or bite him because there was not one thank you card.
Is that the same dog you kicked?
The one I wanted to kick, but he ran away, you know. He caught me chewing on his bone or something. I don't know.
When did you ever have a fan? All of a sudden you're worried about fans?
I've always loved my fans.
Nobody's liked you for 50 years.
You know, the guys in the dressing room, and I never did this, they made fun of him. See, look at that guy, he's too skinny. That guy is ugly. The guy's got the big nose. Like you, they look at you, you're too fat. You know what I mean? My fans, I've always loved you, and you got to show Ox appreciation.
Because you're beautiful. And have always been. Listen, Ox, we do have that commemorative Battle Royal coming up on April 19th. It is going to be amazing. And we have something today just back from the store. Hand that to me. The plaque is here. No, right here. Right here. The plaque is here. The winner of this Battle Royal, Ox, will be first annual Ox Baker commemorative Battle Royal winner.
And you notice, folks, he has a plaque on a Battle Royal after he knows my career is over, because if I was well enough, and I'm going to get in fantastic, I didn't get one card, one thank you. And now he's got a plaque because he knows that Ox Baker can't win that. Somebody else in that Battle Royal. But I got 2 7-footers that I'm going to tell one of them, you're going to have that plaque hung on your wall. What do you think of that?
Do you like this plaque, Ox?
I think that's fantastic. And remember, folks, he didn't say that this is the first time that's been done, an annual
commemorative.
Just a second, I know what I'm going to say.
Well, go right ahead.
10 years from now, you have number 10. But tomorrow night, you'll have number 1. It's like, who won that belt? War belt? The first, more guys will have that belt over the years. But number 1, take that plaque and give it to somebody. But my fans, think of his birthday tomorrow night. that old shiny quarter, that dirty dime, that wrinkled-up dollar bill. Get me a card, because I'm telling you, you haven't mentioned it, so I don't know why you haven't said it. Get your hands off
Now, don't put
me.
your hand, and we've talked about this.
I got a beautiful cake made up, and all my beautiful fans. Even though you have looked down my nose, almost got my dog kicked, I bought a birthday cake, and it's for my fan. And I don't want you to laugh about it either.
No, I will not laugh about it. But I do want to mention the commemorative Battle Royal participants do include Oxbaker's 2 7-footers, Chris TKO Knuckles, Brutal Pain, the Hangman. You clean your teeth, excuse me, yes.
I got to make sure I look good.
Oh, you're a class act. There's no
The
doubt about
fans, you got a chance tomorrow night to redeem yourself, right? I don't want you to keep applauding old Heavy here. Applaud Oxbaker, because 1,000, not 1,000, but 200 ice cream cones are given away. We went to a buffet, grabbed the manager. I wish Terry were. He said, I never believed the manager would give away anything free. And I said, it's for Oxbaker's fans. And they got to remember the old warrior, Oxbaker.
537-pound Uncle Hog, Holy Mackerel, Lockdown, Mikey the Maniac, Carnival, the American Eagle, whole host of people. Only way to be eliminated over that top rope, and Sabu is in that. Oxbaker.
I heard you said anything, folks. He'll do anything to embarrass me, right? I wish I could get red in the face, but I can't. He got this Sabu because Sabu knew that I had one of the greatest feuds of all time with his uncle, the real Sheik, not the make-believe Sheik they had, but the real Sheik. And his Sabu has been after me for years. And I want to tell, you know, he doesn't even know, Sabu don't have a win over Oxbaker.
Now, we've discussed this. You don't have a win over Sabu because you've never
Because
faced
he
each
never
other.
got in the ring with me.
Well, tomorrow night we'll remedy that. April 19th. It's going to be a three-way dance, folks. Bobo Brazil.
I already called you on the phone and begged you, right?
Begged.
But I want him to remember. I want to remember that the Russian brute didn't do what I told him to do. I got him fired. Percy Pringle got into your arena. I didn't think he even paid for his ticket. I sent him to the hospital. I'm going to keep my word. And me and my 2 7-footers are going to do a lot of damage. A lot. Listen, get closer. A lot of damage tomorrow night.
There's what's left of Percy, right over here in the corner of this studio. We talked about that last night. Ox, you know, you're awful amped up today. And I think this is the reason.
My poor dog, I didn't want to kick him, and I thought, it's your fault. The people don't like Oxbaker have a dog or a rat or a cat, and it's a pet, you know. But, folks, tomorrow night, I am telling you, don't miss it, because I know Scott's got a lot of plans. Well, I got some plans, too. And all my fans, when you see this beautiful cake I have, and I cut and give each one of you a piece, and like I told last night, together we're going to sing, Happy birthday to you. What are you laughing about?
Are you kidding me, Oxbaker? We all know why you're angry. It's not because you didn't get 200 ice cream cones or birthday cards or whatever. You're scared. You're scared, you're scared, you're scared. You're going into your final match, 80th birthday, 50 years in wrestling, and you're scared to death because you know that Bobo Brazil Jr. has put you in a trash can. You know Sabu
One of my
wants to hurt you.
7-footers tomorrow night is going to put on this beautiful world belt. And Bobo Jr., don't think you're going to do it because you're not man enough. And I got 2 tough guys in my corner. I don't know if he got the Sheik's cousin or not. If he gets in my way, like I said, I got cockroaches in my house. In the odd time, I take my pointed shoes and I step on them. And you know the noise it make when you step on a cockroach?
You think you're going to handle Sabu like a cockroach? The man is from Sudan. He's been overseas, Germany, Africa, United Kingdom. He's coming in there to hurt you.
He's
And
probably one of
Bobo-
the immigrants that's sunk in. I'm going to check his invitation card when he gets there. But, folks, you're not going to see this belt on Oxbaker anymore, but I'm always going to be number 1.
Number one. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. People did hear it was your birthday, so there's two things I want to bring up. First of all, talk to the fans while I do this, right there in that camera. What does it feel? We all know now you're 80 years old. What's it feel like to be 80?
Well, you know, folks, if you live the clean life that I did, never smoked, never drank, never took steroids, guys, and I cry when I see some of my friends, 40, 50 years old, that they're not longer with it. Well, I have lived a good, clean life. Yes, I've looked some of the women over, but the idea is, well, I've lived a good, clean life, and here I am, 80 years old. 50 years! I've told that referee, ring that bell! I'm ready to beat somebody up. And tomorrow night, it'll be the last time that I'll say it. Well, I'm going to look at you folks as you look at my birthday cake. Ring that bell. I'm going to beat up Bobo Jr. I'm going to beat up Sabu. And if Scott would get in the ring, I'd even beat him up. If my dog got in the ring, I'm going to beat somebody up tomorrow. And you can bet on it. Did I keep my promise about Percy Pringle putting him in the hospital? Yes, I did. I keep my promise about the Russian brute, my friend for 30 years. You don't see him here anymore. Folks, come tomorrow night and see Ox Baker's Badge, and together we'll sing Happy Birthday to you. What do you think of that, Scott?
I'm glad you're singing, because we're going to get to that in a second. But it is your birthday, and somebody, a wrestling compatriot of yours, sent along well wishes, and I want to play that right now here in the studio. Do you remember a guy by the name of Hillbilly
Jim? Baker, you are truly one of a kind, a magnificent man, a wonderful guy. I can remember the times we were in Memphis together, and I wrestled you and with you one night in Evansville, Indiana. An amazing experience. You're one of a kind. Brother Ox, congratulations on your 80th birthday and 50 years in the wrestling business. And I know, brother, if anybody can get it done one last time in the ring, it's going to be you. Congratulations to Ox Baker from Hillbilly Jim. I love you, brother. Keep on trucking.
You know, I'm almost in a good mood now. That was Hillbilly Jim. You know, Hulk Hogan found him out in the audience, had a career. I think he's at a radio station right now somewhere.
Sirius Radio.
But Hillbilly Jim, from the bottom of my heart, I wish my fans were like you. You know, not one thank you, but Hillbilly Jim was a gentleman then, and he's one now, and I want to thank you very, very much. And as I beat him up tomorrow night, I'll be thinking of my good friend, Hillbilly Jim.
One more thing, Ox, and I think we've talked about everything here, but we've never talked about this. There was a song written about you, true or false?
I don't know one way or another.
There was, oh, you don't know this?
No.
Oh, my God, we're breaking ground here. A song called Ox Baker Triumphant, written by a band called the Mountain Goats.
The Mountain Goats? I never heard of them people.
You never heard of the Mountain Goats?
No.
Well, there is a song called Ox Baker Triumphant. You ought to call them for royalties. And it's written by the Mountain Goats.
What about the old wrestling blues?
Well, let's get to that.
I got that in a show,
Now,
you know.
hold on. We're going to get there in a second. But the lead singer for the Mountain Goats wanted to send some well wishes to Ox Baker. Watch out.
Ox Baker, this is John Darnielle, singer and songwriter from the Mountain Goats, reporting to you from a Four Points Sheraton in Revere, Massachusetts. I was a 12-year-old in love with wrestling at the Olympic Auditorium, the Grand Olympic in Southern California, and my hero was Chavo Guerrero. And one week, an East Coast wrestler who I'd only ever seen in magazines by the name of Ox Baker gave an interview with Jeff Walton, the interviewer at the Olympic, in which he said he was going to make the blood run down from Chavo Guerrero's eyes. It left a huge impression on me. I was terrified that you were going to murder my hero, and I enjoyed feeling that fear. I hope you have the best 80th birthday anybody ever had. You are the best. Happy birthday, Ox.
Let me use your sleeve.
I hope you have the best 80th birthday anybody ever had. You are the best.
Thank you, my friend, thank you. I'm glad I got fans out. And fans, don't forget Ox Baker tomorrow night. 50 years I've been entertaining you, and you're going to hear it for the last time. Ring that bell! It's time to kick somebody's butt.
The song is Ox Baker Triumphant by the Mountain Goats. Ox, isn't that something? You were going to make Chavo Guerrero's eyes bleed?
You know, there was a family, all small guys. They didn't want to get in the ring unless 6 or 7 at a time. And their granddad even walked out of the arena one night when I put that hard punch up and said, I'm going to knock you down. But I know that family very well. I want to thank that song group and Hillbilly Jim, and thanks for letting me use my sleeve. I got touched there for a second.
Look at this. I'll never be able to get this clean again.
Well, get it clean to do something.
God, the stuff coming off those eyebrows. When's the last time you combed those things out?
And folks,
I know.
My lady friend's going to be tomorrow night. I might even give you another dance.
He never answers my questions. I ask a question, I never get an answer. But Ox, before we get out of here, because the event's coming up and we're all excited, you need to get back to training because you're going to need it with Sabu and Bobo Brazil Jr. But I do want to let people know other matches going on. 3-way match, Chris Payne, Officer Rod Street, Uncle Hogg. You've got that bull rope match. Oh, yes, we do want to talk about that.
Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, you talk about that while I get my other thing ready here.
This guy came up to me and said, Ox, I'm the hangman, and I worked a deal where I get Bobo Jr. in the first match. So I took the hangman, and I said I'd never in my whole career have showed anybody a couple of these secret holds of mine. And the hangman said, Ox, please show them to me, because I will beat this Bobo up so bad. I'll use one of these holds that you showed, because I made him scream a little bit as I put them holds on. And hangman, I got an order for you tomorrow night. Beat up Bobo Jr. until I tell you stop. And I don't know the word stop in my dictionary.
Texas bull rope match. One of the most dangerous matches.
Oh, you got to be careful. I've seen people in the audience going to use the restroom, got hit with that bull rope, and they never made it to the bathroom. Folks, it's a dangerous match. You got in the opening match. And one thing I got to say about this organization, they might not be the best, but they try to give their fans the very, very best that they can. And I want to thank them. And tomorrow night, as we sing, Happy Birthday, it'll be my 50th year, Oxbaker, April 19th. And I want to say hello to all of you. And yes, I have cake for you. Got any more to say?
I'm glad you said that. We've got cake. We do. Now, this is not the cake from tomorrow night, but this will be there. There'll be more cake than this. Oh, look at this.
Well, that ain't big enough to feed my
that's
family.
not for the whole. We got another cake.
You got a bigger cake than that?
Look at this. It's your favorite person on there, Ox.
Who is that? Oh, that's me.
That's you.
God, I look good. Because I always have.
So good to
eat. For 50 years, I've looked good. And tomorrow night, like I promised you folks, I'm a little bit down on you, but you all get a piece of my cake, and together we're going to sing, Happy Birthday to you.
No, you said it, Ox. The old wrestling blues. Give it to us.
Oh, the old wrestling. The first song by a wrestler, written by Oxbaker, and I got to sing it in that show. They was doing the show, and they heard me singing. A lot of people ask me about wrestling today. I said with the gimmick, the broken chair, the swearing, that was never Oxbaker's way. I've got the old time. Hey, I got the old time. Get up, cut them man. I got the old time. Wrestling blue. Scott said the other day, how long are you going to stay in this wrestling business? Ox. I said, Scott, close your mouth for a second and listen to me. I'm going to stay in this wrestling business till the big man upstairs counts to 3. I've got the old time. I got the old time. I got the old time. Wrestling blues.
Hey, there you go, fans. That's something else. And you got these robes, Ox.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the robe. Folks.
What would you do without me?
What I'm going to do, I have a raffle. 60 chances. It's a $270 robe. 60 chances. I'm throwing in another shirt, a couple of pictures, right? 60 chances. That's all there is. $2 a chance. And I want you to, I got 2 robes. You can have your pick. I was on TV last night. You can pick that one or this one, whatever you want. But I'm going to go around. We're going to take it off. And folks, that's a collector's item. 20-some years I wore these robes, and the collectors, you can put them somewhere, but you can remember the old Ox Baker, and you can remember that way we were singing together. Happy birthday.
He won't stop. I'll tell you what, Ox, I might even buy a chance to win this thing.
I know you got them small pockets, but we'll see.
We'll deep in those deep.
Tomorrow night, April 19th.
This is going to be an event you don't want to miss.
Ox Baker's Big Guys.
You're doing commentary too?
I'm going to help you because,
No.
like I've said in the past, somebody in this world needs all the help they can get, and that happens to be you.
Carnival's there tomorrow. Sabu, that big main event is going to be so hot. Again, tickets are $10. They're going fast. You want to get them. 740-802-4337. Get there early, 6 p.m. Say
and
hello
folks,
to
he's
us.
going to put a battle royal in there also. And I'm telling you, them battle royals are dangerous, and they've even put out a couple dollars for a plaque. And I'm only sorry that I can't be in on that match. But that'll be interesting.
I could get you in there, Ox.
I don't want it.
Come on.
I got to
Get in
save
there.
all my strength to beat up Bobo, and this, I might even drag you in there.
Listen, you know I've already talked
And I
to
want you to
Williams.
know right now,
Will
I
you
didn't
stop?
want to tell you this, you're even going to get a piece of cake.
No.
But not to eat, folks. Not to eat.
Ox Baker's last match, I'll tell you this. You like him, you hate him all these years. He's certainly one of a kind. It's coming up tomorrow night. Get those tickets. The match, once again, is an epic struggle. Bobo Brazil Jr., son of Bobo Brazil. Sabu, nephew of the Sheik. Ox Baker and his 2 7-footers. TKO Knuckles. Brutal Pain. A whole host of other matches.
Get one more picture in my belt. It looks so good.
Will you
I
stop?
can't wear it anymore, but the guy that has it, I hope he's half the champion that I am.
Okay, that's right, Ox. You say you're the greatest talker in the business. We're about to wrap up. This will be the last time we talk before you get in that ring, nose to nose, toes to toes, for the last time. Look into that camera. Tell them why they should come to that birthday bash, 7 p.m.
Because you get to sing Happy Birthday to you. And folks, that's a treat within itself, just to hear the fantastic, and sing along with it, because we might even applaud each other after we get through with it.
I think he's frightened, folks. You could be leaving by ambulance tomorrow. Wouldn't that be something?
There ain't going to be no ambulance because they're going to scrape the guy off the mat.
You.
No, not me.
Listen,
When
Bobo
you
wants
see
you.
my 2 7-footers and my hangman, at the time I spent with you in the basement, showing you how to make a guy scream, regurgitate. Let's do it tomorrow night. I'll write that word down so you can help your vocabulary.
That's terrible. This hangman's tough, though. I know that. It's all tomorrow, folks. It is so big. 80th birthday of Ox Baker. You'll be there early.
I'm there for my fans tomorrow night. Like my robes will be, the tickets will be there, folks. I'll be signing autographs.
Signing autographs.
And like I said, I might even hug a couple of their ugly kids. I don't know.
And I forgot to say this. How did I ever forget that? That match is no disqualification. Sabu, I've seen chairs and barbed wire.
I don't want to disqualify. I want a 1, 2, 3 in the center, and with my foot on the guy's chest, or if I'm mad enough, on his face.
Well, that's what they say, Ox Baker. They say no disqualification.
I love to hurt people.
Hello, Ox Baker.
Tomorrow night.
Big Bully Busick here, sending you birthday greetings. Happy 80th birthday. Thank you for your mustache because it helped me create my mustache. Thank you for the heart punch because it helped me with my bully blaster. Ox, happy birthday. May God grant you many years.